Welcome to the Dan Sports Tips MLB preview show for today, the 26th of July. I will be taking a look at the baseball games for today. We had a half-decent night last night, actually. We're now 25 points up for the season, so it's amazing how things turn round. It's a shame that we got the Houston game completely wrong because everything else went pretty well, to be honest. Not a lot I like tonight, to be honest. Looking at the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox, Detroit obviously squeaked out the win at Fenway to open the series last night. Despite their offensive struggles this month, where they do rank in the bottom third of the league in all major offensive categories, Stephen Wright is up for Boston tonight. The knuckleballer has been one of their most reliable starters this year behind the disappointing David Price. Wright has gone 7-1 at Fenway, a mark betted only by Rick Porcello. For the Red Sox this year, he has a solid enough 3.20 ERA in his home starts as well. Boston will be opposed by Mike Pelfrey. Pelfrey is distinctly average. He's gone 3-9 this year with a 4.78 ERA. He has, however, been relatively successful against Boston with a 1-1 record and a 1.71 ERA in 3 starts against these Red Sox. That does rise to 1.93 at Fenway Park, but that still is not bad. Stephen Wright has faced the Tigers only once in his career, almost exactly a year ago to the day. He allowed 4 runs that day in less than 5 innings pitched as the Tigers did win the game. Boston have shown that they can be shut down at times this year, even though their offence is still fairly prolific. I don't think the prices are a fair reflection on this game, so I find myself almost having to be betting the Tigers to win the game at these prices. The total also looks high to me as well. It's around 11. Despite it being a good ballpark for hitters and reasonable forecast conditions as well, I am happy to play the under at 11 for this game as well. The other game I want to look at is Arizona and Milwaukee. Miller Field is very much a hitter's ballpark. Will feature 2 lineups that can hit the home runs today and 2 eminently hittable pitchers. Patrick Corbin, the lefty for Arizona, is going to play well for the Brewers. They do hit lefties well. He has been struggling with an 0-3 record and a 7.50 ERA in his last 5 starts. Matt Garza goes for the Brewers. Since his return from injury, he has also been very hittable, allowing loads of hits and walks as well. He's got a record of 1-4 with a 9.08 ERA in his last 5 starts. I'd prefer if he was a lefty too, because Arizona, as we know, hit left-handed pitching well, but we can't have everything. Neither of these sides has been particularly effective relief pitching either, so we will have chances even if one of these starters does perform above expectations here, and it does look like a game with runs, and I'm happy to play the over at around 9.5 runs on this game. Those are the only 2 games I'm looking at today. I was looking at the first innings performance in the Arizona-Milwaukee game, but Sporting Index haven't listed it because both Corbin and Garza have experienced issues in the first this year. If you want to play over first innings runs, that's another possibility, but I've just decided to leave it at that for today. Best of luck if you are having a play today. Play ball.